Now the next thing is all amino acids are rotatory in their nature. Now if you remember in the glucose or in the carbohydrate or monosaccharides topic, I have explained to you that when a organic compound or molecule is able to rotate the polarized light into right side or the left side, so accordingly they are called as the left side is called rotatory, right side is called dextrorotatory. So remember, amino acids are rotatory in nature. So they are able to rotate the polarized light into the left side, and with an exception. The exception is glycine, because if you remember those notes of glucose, I have explained to you that this is only possible if there is asymmetrical structure. That means none of the molecule around is similar. In the case of glycine, we have already seen from the NCERT, two side groups are H. So that's why glycine is a non-levorotatory amino acid. Rest of all amino acids are levorotatory. They rotate the polarized light towards the left side. Now this is the way we represent a amino acid. Now because amino acid has got two types of reactive groups here. One group is the amino group, the other one is the carboxylic group. So it is possible that it can exist, it can act in two manners, that it may carry two charges on it. That's why it is called as the amphoteric. Now what is amphoteric? Let's try to understand. Due to the presence of two opposite electrical charges on the ionizable amino group and the ionizable carboxylic group, so there is a ionizable amino group and it will carry a positive charge, and ionizable carboxylic group will carry a negative charge. Due to all this, such compounds, those compounds which may carry two charges at the same time, are called as amphoteric in nature. This is again explained even in the NCERT book, so you can check it here. Similar thing is explained here, that the B structure is called as the zwitterionic form. So it may carry a positive charge, it may carry a negative charge. There can be a situation when both charges are present at the same time, and you call this situation or the form as the zwitterionic form. Please remember a note which I have mentioned here. In the low pH, amino acid always act basic in nature. So they will pick up H plus and it will turn in this form. And in the high pH situation, amino acid is going to lose the H plus from the carboxyl group, so it will act like a acidic one. So at the low pH situation, amino acid act basic in nature, and in the high pH situation, amino acid acts like a acidic one. So now the next thing is, because both charges are possible to be present at the same time, it is called as the zwitterionic form, and such molecules are called as the amphoteric. So the amino acids can react with both acids and can react with the bases. That's why they are called as amphoteric. Amphoteric means both ways. So it can act in both ways. It can react with acids also. It can react with the bases also. Now the next thing is, there are various types of amino acids possible. So some of the categories I have mentioned here. Amino acids can be neutral. Now what is a neutral amino acid? Which does carry a net zero charge. So no charge is there. So how is it possible? If there is equal number of negative and positive, or you can say if there is equal number of amino group and the carboxylic group, then the net charge is going to be zero. Such amino acids are called as the neutral amino acid. Now in comparison, what is acidic amino acid? An amino acid which carries only one amino group and carries two carboxylic groups. So obviously there are two negative groups and one positive group, so net charge is going to be the negative one, so it's the acidic one. In the same manner, basic amino acids are those which carry two amino group and one carboxylic group. In the same manner, if the R group, that variable portion, if it carries a sulfur containing compound as a side chain, it is called a sulfur containing amino acid. In the same manner, it may also carry alcohol. It may carry a cyclic aromatic ring. It may carry a heterocyclic ring. I'll be explaining these concepts. And then if it carries NH, I told you in the last page, if it carries NH, it is called as the imino group. So now these are the various amino acids which are present in protein, or also they are also called as the protein amino acids. So we have classified them into this category. Easy way to remember is also there. So remember, amino acids are written in full name, they are written in 3 alphabets, they are even written in single alphabet. So something like in chemistry, like you always learn the elements with their symbols. So in the same manner, amino acids are also given 3 alphabet symbols and even a single alphabet symbol. So let's first of all try to understand the symbols also. So the neutral amino acids are 5. Just remember, how will you remember it? As GAVLI. GAVLI. So GAVLI. So G stands for glycine. And glycine 3 alphabet symbol is GLY. We always pick up, generally in few of the exception, otherwise we always pick up the first 3 alphabets to give them the 3 letter names. So GLY is for glycine. Alanine, ALA is for alanine, also written in the single alphabet symbol as G. A. Valine is V or VAL. Leucine is L in the single alphabet, or leucine or LEU. Now there is one more neutral amino acid which is slightly modified form of leucine, and it is called as isoleucine. So isomeric form you can say, and it is symbolized as I or otherwise ILU. Now why these